Hey, welcome to VeteranInfo. The purpose of this is the Space-A Flight Planner, and we're not charging for it, but what we are doing is we're creating it so that we're building a channel on YouTube, and YouTube's going to kick back and pay me. So we're doing it through three different aspects here: the disabled veteran, the retired military, and the active duty. The reason I started was this disabled veteran. I'd never got to fly Space-A when I was in the military, and I wanted to try it now that I can. And what I discovered was that there was a whole lot of problems with figuring that out. So I took some time now and I'm making this app. So when you come in here, you're going to choose the appropriate. Right now, they all lead to the same thing, but we all know that there's different statuses and your capabilities of flying. So the 100% disabled veteran page is where I'm going. What it comes up with is this initial page. And we've basically scraped the internet for the Mac terminals and the bases that come into play. This is a map that pulls all those in, and it uses the back end open map capabilities. And basically, the large ones are main hubs, and the little ones are bases that we can go to. When you click on it, it will bring it up. And these will link out main pages to them. So I'm going to click on one and you'll see. So it comes in and it brings back the air mobility command for that base. We have our schedules and roll call capabilities, and that's all great. So we'll back out of there. And these are the bases that are most likely that base travels to, and they're also linked. These are just guesstimates on the time using a C-17 or C-5, so you can understand roughly how long it would take to get there. Sometimes there's a Facebook page. We're working on that to improve how long it takes. And then I basically linked out to a tourist info that opens up Google, and you can kind of search for things around it and hopefully quickly get there. So that's the first stage that we're doing. The next thing that we're doing is we're also breaking down the bases over here. We can narrow down the areas on the map accordingly. Down here is an interesting little live tracking, and what I did was I scraped the open database of live flights, and we're pulling in things that C-130, C-5, C-17, C-47 aircraft so that we can take and see what's showing up on live tracking. So if you click it, it's going to grab that data and kind of throw it up there for a moment. So we click it, and these are the aircraft, and you can hover over them. You can see a C-17, HC-130, and we can kind of, these are the things that are currently in the air that potentially could be Space-A aircraft. It doesn't mean that they are, it just means that we can get a glance at them. So the other thing is, as we flip around here to the different regions, you can see on the left, it basically will show the bases accordingly. And we can click again on those bases and it will open up. So that's just kind of the main page. Another one is that we're making a Space-A form here to fill out. And the hopes is that at the end, we're going to generate the PDF and make that available so that you can export that. So moving then, we're going into the launch tracker, and what's going to be in here, and this is just still in work, is it will be by the base that's closest to your IP address. Now, it's locked down currently. What we're working on is that it's this Go Premium, and that's again based off of the capabilities for us to tie it to our YouTube channel, the VeteranInfo or Veteran Resource Info at VeteranInfo on YouTube, and basically you're subscribed to the channel so that we build the number of subscribed people. And the link thought is that we're going to say you watch a 10-minute video, which is kind of YouTube's place that we can add 2 little ads in there eventually. And that's going to create a time tracker, a token, and that's going to give you 24-hour segment, one 24-hour block to use the app. We figured that's kind of a fair thing. You don't have to watch the video, but the hopes is that we're going to link out that video information so that you can say that you're going Dover Air Force Base, and I'm going to try and maybe do a flyby, virtual flyby video going from the gate through the base to the air terminal. Maybe we'll add information about the air terminal. Maybe we'll provide information, local stuff like that. We're also going to build the channel with other veteran disability stuff, tie into that, just to try and build it as a resource for us. Again, I'm not trying to charge out for this. It's kind of a geeky thing I'm building, and I just want to offer it. However, I would like to kind of see where this all leads, build the community, and not make it a fee base. And I figured this is kind of the best way to do it. So here, when you do that, it's going to basically start verification with Google, that you'll log in with Google and do that. Right now we're still in dev mode, so we're doing this. And then also it will basically show, we're going to scrape the PDFs, bring them in here and kind of show what's available. This is mock data right now. And then also the live tracker concept here. This again shows the Space-A only flights currently, but I also wanted to flip on, because being former military, we want to see kind of all the military aircraft in there. So there's 25 Space-A type aircraft, which I narrowed it down here. And if you flip it over here, it's going to show all. And so two icons, we got little helicopter icons, and we got the others. And one of the little things, once you get into the live tracker, you can click on one and you can go out to the two major databases, and it will pull up that information, and you can look at the tracking and kind of see what's happening with the real-time data, which I thought was kind of cool. So again, two different databases that that's pulling from. I just hope that that's kind of fun for everybody to look at. So that's kind of where it is. This is the information, and hopefully we can build it and make it better. We'll also allow comments and improvements. And if you guys don't like this kind of freemium type thing, where you simply watch the little video for 24 hours of access and you want a different way, maybe we can provide that.